Jim and I are having a party here at the Family Mart at the bench with Kimura. Everybody thinks he's a woman. He's not a woman, right?
Yeah, but he sure does have a pretty mouth.
Okay, getting things started off right. Busan Kevin, you're right. We're having a little party here. Wish you were here with us. You could we'd give you a Ritz cracker. We're not having any beer yet. He's still driving. He's got his car right there. He's having a sweet ride. He's got his sweet wife in there.
And notice the license plate, 5150 Van Halen.
You're kidding. Wait, how in the world did you manage that?
I ordered it.
You can order custom plates in Japan?
Yeah, just the numbers. They don't have letters. So
5150, the license plate, the Van Halen. This guy's a Van Halen freak. He met Eddie Van Halen. You got to tell that story one day on your channel.
Will do.
Well, that's great. So we're hanging out. We can't drink yet because he's driving and I may be driving. I got to get home. I don't know what the wife's got in plan for me, but we want to tell you about what is coming up this time of the year in Japan. We're just going to talk about in general. What's the big party that happens in December?
The end of the year, the Bounenkai.
Did you say
the Bounenkai?
We gotta watch our words here. It could be so. Now we're going to tell you about how Bounenkai works in our experience. Jim has a lot more experience at these things than I do. Not any company that we're at. We're just in general. Now typically these things are actually not one party but several parties.
Right. The first big party will be everybody gets together, probably at some kind of hotel. I think we're at a hotel this year.
Yeah.
Drinking and eating and performances.
Now your first one's
probably games.
Pretty formal, right?
Yeah, pretty formal.
In terms of attitude.
Yeah, but once the alcohol gets flowing, people kind of tend to let loose a little bit.
What I've noticed is that it's like the first toast, okay? Up until the first toast, you kind of sit there, and when that first toast happens, you're kind of free to open up.
Right.
Now you're shaking. You're getting cold, buddy.
Yeah, I'm all right.
Okay.
I'm from Cincinnati.
Oh, your wife's coming out.
Here she comes.
You're in trouble now.
There's the missus.
There she is.
Hi, missus.
She's either going shopping or...
Come on, car backing in, babe. Come on in.
Come on. You don't want to get run over. Jim needs you. We're talking about Bounenkai.
Right.
Are you going to Bounenkai?
For your Bounenkai?
Yeah.
No.
Are you going to your own Bounenkai?
I won't.
You won't go?
No, my Bounenkai should be 27th, which is my first day of vacation.
All right.
I won't participate.
Right.
All right. Wow.
And you guys have Bounenkai, I have to work.
Right.
And I choose the overtime.
I see.
Right. So she's going to pick me up so I can drink.
All right. So you and I will have a party together.
We're going to get hosed.
Yeah, we'll have fun.
The sad thing is that I'm off the next day and you're not.
That's true.
How come?
He's got to go in for a Christmas party at school.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And it's a national holiday. Bummer.
Yep.
Sucks to be you.
It's okay. I'll still have fun. But here's what we do. Okay, the first party is the kind of the official one. It's the kicker. It's the one that kicks it off. And there's a name for that. What do they call the first round? Ichikai.
What is it?
The first party. There's
Ichijikai.
Ichijikai, Nijikai, Sanjikai. So if you go,
then the fourth one's called pass out.
Pass out.
Right.
So the first kind, the Ichijikai, that's obligatory for the most part. Just about everybody has to go to that one.
Right.
And that's
all members will be there.
And that's only for about an hour or so, right? Maybe an hour.
About 2 hours.
2 hours or so, yeah. And then after that, that's what separates the men from
the boys.
The boys, yes. You kind of separate, and then a group will huddle outside and kind of say, well, where are we going next?
Right.
And someone will suggest, oh, why don't we go to this place?
Right. And that's when you get into your little cliques.
That's right.
Who hangs around with who.
Well, actually, till the second party, you kind of have to have obligated to join.
Yeah.
But on the third party, you really break up in the groups.
Right.
It seems to me that a lot of women disappear after the first party.
Yeah.
Right.
It's only a small number of women at the second party.
More women attend to the party and stuff as obligation than men.
And then at the third party, sometimes it's just like 5 or 6 bachelors.
Right.
Well, not bachelors, but pretend to want to be bachelors.
They probably spread out in groups with people like each other.
Well, and in all honesty, a lot of that has to do with women getting groped.
Really?
Yeah.
Because there's
women getting groped.
Don't demonstrate.
Not saying that happens with our group, but just in general, in Japan. A lot of women will skip these parties because the guys get drunk, and
Do you think that's in part because that in Japan when you drink you are excused if you are free?
Yeah, slightly.
Yeah. you can do almost anything, and
Right.
they.
Right.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Is it dangerous for women? Do women feel this way? Yeah. Do you think?
Well, when I was younger, when my boss started getting drunk and be little pervertive,
Yeah.
touching my
Right.
body and stuff, and well, we still need to be polite.
Really?
And
We
if
still
I had
need
been
to
part
be
of the show,
polite
I
a
would have
little
killed
bit,
him.
but not let them go too far, like
Right.
touching my boobs or anything like it. Just
Just too
yeah,
close.
little
Right.
too
Too
close.
close.
A little too
And-
friendly.
So maybe that explains why we kind of thins out and it just gets to be the guys
Right.
after a while.
Right.
So by the third party, things are getting really exciting. Really, and people are disregarding money and just buying whatever. And this is where you get. And then by the fourth, this is like turning into midnight and beyond, right?
Right.
And the bars don't close. What time do bars close in Japan?
When you finish.
When you finish, could be
Yeah.
gone, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So maybe on New Year's time, it could just go all night.
Actually, especially this time of year, a lot of bars stay open because people will drink all night and the trains stop around 11:30 and people will drink all night.
They're stuck.
And then catch the train in the morning.
Oh my! That's why you see people in the morning that are like in their clothes from the day
Right,
before,
right.
and
Yeah, but usually on the third party, people go to karaoke,
yeah,
Right.
and karaoke opens till the 5 in the morning,
Right.
or some songs.
right.
So it's easier to stay overnight.
Right.
So what's it like now? Okay, let's say that you've gone all night or most of the night, and you wake up the next morning. What's it like when you go back to work? Is everybody closer or just back to normal?
Back to normal.
Back to normal.
Really? Totally back to normal.
Yeah. And no mention of
Really, like nothing happened last night.
What if one employee got up and insulted the boss and said, "You are blah 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 blah"?
Well, if you have some serious problem
Well, that's
in between
yeah,
the superior and lower people,
yeah.
and somebody still hold that feeling into the mind,
Yeah.
I don't know if something might happen
Right.
next day, but I have no idea.
But for the most part,
Right.
if you're just being silly, right? Just like hugging the boss. Oh, I love you, I love you. That's no big deal.
Nah.
Okay, or you suck, and you're joking.
I'll be
with.
hugging on the boss.
You will?
Yeah, sure. I'll probably give him a big kiss on the forehead or something.
Just keep your distance from me.
well,
Okay.
skinship is one of
My
those
forehead.
things you guys aren't allowed, not Japanese people.
Yeah, and that's
Like
another
kissing
thing.
Kissing the cheeks
Yeah.
or hugging or stuff like that.
That's another
We
thing.
are allowed?
Yeah,
that's-
because
yeah.
you're Western.
Right.
Yeah.
Since we're Western people, since we are foreigners, we do get a little leeway.
That's not the Gaijin card. That's something different.
No, this is part of the Gaijin card.
Part of the Gaijin card.
Part of the
but
Gaijin card.
Story, nothing with the discrimination or racism or anything
Right.
like that. It's just a difference of culture.
I see.
They expect us not to understand their culture and not to be part of it.
Do you think some Japanese actually kind of enjoy that experience of they get a chance to do something a little bit different?
Oh, sure they do.
Oh,
Sure.
Some-
Sure. I would
To a
imagine,
degree.
Yeah.
I would imagine Akihito Sensei would probably enjoy, getting a little loud,
Yeah, he's
raucous with us.
fun guy, right.
People get used to be around the Western
Right.
culture, like hanging out with you
Right.
all the time, or Jim all the time, or more.
To a
me
point,
too.
right?
Yeah.
To a
Right.
point, yeah. Well, great. Well, it's that time of the year for us, right?
Right.
It's almost.
We're looking at next Tuesday evening.
Yeah, it's great. And then and people are going to be doing it all over Japan, right?
Who's today?
What? Yeah, you counting down the hours?
6 days.
We should have our own Bounenkai too.
Was it Wednesday?
Well, we are.
And
We're
don't
good.
forget,
We're
we
coming
have
to
a
your
Christmas
place.
party.
That's right. We're gonna have a Bounenkai.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a Christmas
Yeah.
Christmas kai.
Christmas par-
What does kai mean?
Kind party.
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 yeah.
Ah, okay.
That's right, everybody. Christmas party at my house, February. February. Yeah, it's going to be a little late.
For Valentine's Day, isn't
We're
that?
going to be hungover from the Bounenkai.
Yeah.
December 24th, my house.
That's right. Video. If you can't make it, there'll be video streaming.
Yeah, streaming all night. I'm
Yes,
sure.
from on the train and elsewhere, probably on the Warm Up Strat
Right.
channel and
Right.
on.
And they'll get to meet Dave again.
Oh yes, that's right. That's
They'll
right.
get a little more
Yeah, and
intimate
his
with
kids
Dave.
and his wife too.
Excellent.
Right.
I haven't met.
Yeah, you bring to your kids.
Yep. Yep.
Right.
Your wife.
Yep.
I'd like to meet your wife. Finally.
Yes,
Thank you.
we're excited to all
Yeah.
come, and Dave and I have the same haircut too,
Right.
so that's great. Yeah.
Oh, Dave,
Yeah,
Dave
you
doesn't
look
have
great
that
with
much
that
hair.
anyway.
What's that?
You look great with that.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Wow. I guess it
Yeah,
just,
speaking of which, I need to get my hair cut this weekend.
really.
Nice hair. Jim.
Oh, there's a classic Mully shot. Well, dude, you're shaking.
Wait
We
a minute,
better.
wait a minute. This is
What?
Wait a minute. This is my.
I'm going
Okay,
My-
thank you, Tomoko. See you later. See you on
Just
the
woke
21st.
up. Just woke up. Look.
That is great. That's going to be after the Bounenkai. So,
Right.
hey, great. I think we covered some good cultural ground here, and we stayed clean.
We did.
You know, this was clean enough, I think, to go on the Softy Papa channel. How did you manage to go 10 minutes without saying, "Oh, don't! I got to hit the button before he starts"?
But I said boner.
You said Boner Kai.
Boner Kai. That's right. Boner Kai.
Boner Kai.
Boner Kai.
Okay, well that's it. Warma Strat and
That's one of Santa's reindeers, isn't it?
Boner Guy. Yeah, Donner and Bonner and Blitzen
Right.
and Snitchen.
Right.
Snitzen? Wait, what is it?
Schnitzen?
Snitzen? What are the okay?
Schnitzen,
What are the not birds? What are the reindeer names? Well, there was Dasher and Dancer and Donner and Blitzen, Bonner and Connor and
Comet and Cupid.
Comet and Cupid and
Dasher
Donner and
and
Blitzen,
Blitzen.
twice.
Right.
But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? Boner Kai. Boner Kai, the red-nosed reindeer.
Had a very shiny boner.
Oh, now you just relegated this to the train. A very shiny boner.
That's where you get polishing the knob from.
Oh, jeez. Push the button. Say bye and push the button.
See you.
Bye.
Oh.
Oh.